And welcome back to another video. I'm looking at some videos by UDY. I haven't watched any of their videos in a long time, so hopefully there's enough videos to last me through my video. And I haven't made one of these in a long while, and I will be explaining more of that in the actual video itself and why I've pulled myself away. And this, what I'm going to be creating, is me on Pinterest looking through a bunch of stuff, seeing some stuff that I like, and just kind of mixing them together. Now I still want it to be a challenge, so I would have done the 3-color marker challenge, but I realized that I don't I don't really know how to use the alcohol markers that well. So we're going to do a 3-paint challenge. And how exactly will I be selecting this paint? That is a brilliant idea. Now I do have these smaller tubes here that I could have selected from, but basically I'm just going to have to figure out right here right now how we're going to be selecting the paint. And the best way to do it is to pick the paint color and put it near a number, and then just randomly select numbers. So let me just get that arranged right now. So we've got the paper written down. We're just going to put them into my tote, and I believe it is 23 papers in total, 23 paints to choose from. And some of the paints are there 2 times, but I still added it in. So if we get too white, I'll just pick again, I guess. So we're going to shake this up good, and now I'm going to reach my hand in, and we're going to do 4 papers, 4 color. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we get like the same thing, like if since I have 2 yellow that's the same and 2 red that's the same, then we're just going to pick again. I think, yeah, we're just going to pick again. So first color is 1 yellow, so we've got the yellow here. Second color is 12 blue. Should I gotta count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 12 blue is in the jar. Sorry about that. The bottle burst. 6 pink. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 6 pink. Oh, I don't necessarily like this pink, but we'll have to make it work. And 7 pink. This is the 7 pink, so there's clearly a differentiation between the two, so we shall not pick again. We shall work with our blue, yellow, pink and pink. And I would like you to know that you can use these colors and mix them together to get other colors if you want to add more colors to your painting, but the initial colors you pick, you've got to work with it. So for example, I don't have any white, which I would have loved to get a white, but I don't have any white, so we are going to have to do this painting without white. So let's get rid of the top, and we shall start the drawing. Bothering me the most, and what has pretty much made me not want to leave the house or to go anywhere or to do anything is well, you've seen from my last video where I said goodbye to Sprinkle. Sprinkle passed away last Monday. I don't want to go into too much detail on as to how it happened, but she passed away. She's no longer with us. I don't know what to say about that. I just don't feel like doing anything, nor do I feel like speaking about it. And I did continue to paint portraits. I've done two more portraits of TikTokers since the incident happened, and that is because painting and drawing is one of the things that just seems to help me take my mind off of what happened. So I just don't want to talk about it right now or anytime soon. So we'll talk about the painting instead. So I was looking at templates on how to make these plague masks, and I was on Pinterest looking about that, and then these I think they're called Axolot. I can't pronounce their name, but hey, they're in the game Minecraft. And I am just in love with how cute they look and how sweet they are, and they look like you just want to pick them up and hug them. But yeah, they just look so cute and amazing. So I noticed that people were drawing them in these cute ways, and I decided to have a go at it myself. But to make it a little bit more interesting, I am doing, sorry about that notification. It seems like every time I record a video I get notifications. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, I did it with a 4-color painting challenge where I wrote down the I just give each paint a number and I wrote it down, and then I somewhat weird, and I got the color yellow, blue, and 2 pinks, but they were 2 different shades of pink, so we kept them both. And even though these are not the colors that I would have picked to paint this, of course I would have picked some other colors, I am happy with the results and I do like what I've gotten. So I've got to say that it came out pretty good for something that was done with 4 paints. I was looking at UDY's video in the background, and this is going to go a lot slower than expected because I was using white outline. And if you say, hey, you used white, is that against the rules? No. If you want to use black and white or black or white to line your art piece, then it doesn't count. But for the paint, you can only pick 4 colors and use the 4 colors. And if you're like, oh, but what if you decide to use different liners like pink, blue, red, orange? And I do know that they are finer lines for that. Like, how does the rule work? Well, no, you can only, like, saying you can only choose between a black or white liner is pretty mean. It's pretty bad, but yeah, you can only, no, it's not the paint, so you can have much more different colors to line your work with. However, you can only use it to line, nope, we're not saying you can only use it to line your work, because you can say I add in some design with the white. So yeah, you can use a bunch of different colors of markers. This is going not the way I want it to go, so I'll just take a break before I say some crazy stuff. quickly put myself somewhat together again, I will just go over the instructions one more time. If you're using different colors to line your piece, for example, purple, pink, blue, orange, yellow, whatever the color may be, as long as the main focus of the art piece was the 4 colors that you choose, the 4 colors that you have to work with, it's okay to throw a little bit more in there with your line work. Like for example, if you decided you want to add a little bit of orange line work, you can do so, but just don't take away from the 4 colors. Make sure that's the main focus, the main part of the painting, and just try to show a lot of those 4 colors. I hope that was a little bit more easy to understand than the crap that I was going around in circles trying to explain. So you pick your 4 colors. You can do what I did, assign each color a number. I numbered them in order from right to left, and these are just the 75 milliliter, is it milliliter? I think it's milliliter. 75 milliliter paints. These are just that. 3 of the paints actually burst, and they're in different containers, and those 3 are red, blue, and white, even though I have a second red and a second white. I do have 2 other shades of blue, but they're not the same as this one, like how I have the same shade of red in the tube and the same, well, obviously it's the same shade of white in the tube. So this video is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoy it. If so, do show your support by leaving a comment and a like, or you can subscribe to the channel for new videos. With that being said, goodbye.